Alright, so what's up, Team Reaper TCG fans? We have the top 4 matchup now from the League Cup at Sherwood, Arkansas. Imagine Hobbies and Games. This is Kat Brosette, I believe that's how you pronounce her last name, versus Adam Maldonado. Adam, as you saw in the top 8 matchup, is playing the Zoroark, Solgaleo, Ninetales,
Glyspod,
Xerneas, Rangaroo, Water Ninetales. It's a big mess, but it works for him, and here he is in top 4 versus Cat. And what's Cat playing, Chris?
Cat is playing Buzzwole Garbodor with Magcargo and a Rangaroo, and it is the Baby Buzzwole and the Trashalanche Garbodor, and I think that's about it.
And it runs the Shrine of Punishment. There are no GXs. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if she runs Tapu Lele.
I don't think so.
So we're gonna see. No. Well, with Magcargo, I guess you really don't need it. So
yeah, Magcargo and a Rangaroo is a really good combo. Yeah. So
Kat won the coin flip, and she'll be going first. All right. So here we go. Baby Buzz Shrine versus the Zoroark Solgaleo Ninetales. Yep. Kat's gonna go first, and she's gonna start out with the nest ball here.
Probably getting... Oh, yeah, and it's got Weavile. I completely forgot about that.
Oh, it does have Weavile.
I think it's got a 2/2 Sneasel Weavile.
Nice.
Line.
Well, then there's the Sneasel.
The Evil Admonition Weavile is actually really strong right now. Well, in certain matchups, but in most matchups, it's really strong because it does 50 damage for each of your opponent's abilities, which is amazing.
Is it 50 or... Oh, 50 times... Okay, so 50.
Yeah.
It's not the one that does the 60 per each of your opponent that has...
Well, yeah, that one's different because that one hits 60 damage to everything with an ability.
Oh, that's right. That one's the Rule of Evil.
Yeah. But yeah, we see 2 Nest Ball for a Trubbish and a Sneasel. And I think she has a Guzma and it looks like a Weavile. And then I think I saw a Lily also.
All right, so we're going to attach
a Rainbow Energy, yeah.
Attach to the Trubbish here right away.
And what else does she have? Going to play that Shrine. And then Lily for like 4 or 5, I think. Field Blower, Nest Ball, Buzzwole, and
there's a Unit Energy.
I almost called it a Blend Energy.
Yeah, Unit Energy.
If only. Although I think the Blends Energies were like weird combinations.
Another Nest Ball. Probably gonna go ahead and grab the Slugma, I would imagine.
Yeah, I would definitely grab Slugma or Oranguru. Well, a Rangaroo kind of depends. Like, if you have more than 3 cards in hand and maybe a draw supporter, then I would definitely go Slugma. But, yeah, so
okay,
there's
the Slugma. All right.
And, yeah, she's just trying to set up, you know, some Pokemon to start attacking with.
That was a pretty good turn 1, I would say. And there's the pass. All right, let's see how Adam's going to start here. Looks like, is that an Elm?
Yes,
yes, it is. It's straight into Elm, so he's probably going to grab his boys here. I would imagine seeing a Ditto here. You definitely want Muck in this matchup to keep the Oranguru.
Keep the Oranguru offline.
Also, it gets rid of... Well, no, he doesn't run basics. So I was thinking about the Weavile, but that doesn't really matter.
Right. So we see a Cosmog, Zorua, and... something else.
I would imagine he'd be eyeing down a Vulpix.
Yeah, he's got 2 Fairy Energy and it looks like an Ultra Ball in hand. So Cosmog. We do see the counter gain in his deck 'cause it's so shiny and yellow.
Oh yeah.
So Vulpix, Ditto, and Cosmog.
Okay, so he's gonna kind of stay away from the Zoruas here to keep from getting knocked out by Buzzwole, being that it is weak to fighting.
Yeah.
So he's gonna try to go this route here.
Probably is a good idea. Man, but if...
Now, unfortunately, Solgaleo does not one-shot the Buzzwole. Buzzwole having 130 HP and Solgaleo only hitting for 120 with Turbo Strike.
I do want to say, though, that even though it does have 130 HP, it does kind of suck if you have to attach a Rainbow Energy to it.
Now, that's a good point. That is true.
That brings it down into, like, one-shot range. And while watching this, I was really confused at what happened. I didn't know Cosmog's attack. It's teleport. I thought that he retreated and did not pay the retreat costs.
And did not beacon also.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, and then he didn't beacon. I'm like, wait, what just happened?
Okay, I got you. All right, so there's Cat's evolving into Weavile here already. All right, so Buzzwole going up into the active.
Guzma, yeah.
And go ahead and knock out the Ditto here.
because it is weak to fighting.
Yes, it is.
So now he'll put up the Cosmog again.
Yep, Cosmog with the fairy energy.
It looks like he top decked a Lele. What are the other 2 Pokemon that he has in hand?
I couldn't tell if one of them was a Solgaleo. Yep,
Looks
looks like one's a Solgaleo.
And then a Fairy Ninetales.
There it is, Fairy
Alright.
Ninetales. So now he's going to go ahead and use the Mysterious Guidance.
Mm-hmm. Rare
Rare
Candy.
Candy. He doesn't really need the Timer Ball, because the only thing he's going to be able to Rare Candy is Solgaleo. Unless he wants to get
Like double Solgaleo.
double Solgaleo, but with the other... It'd be hard for him to get the other Rare Candy. I'm not sure how he would get it in hand.
Oh, yeah. Makes sense. So counter...
Okay, so counter gain and Rare Candy. Okay, so counter gain right away because Cat has already taken a prize.
Mm-hmm.
He's also going to watch his items to make sure that Cat can't start using Trash Lance too soon.
Right. So there is the Rare Candy.
As I say that, an item hits the discard.
Immediately uses an
Immediately, and then immediately attaches an item.
Yeah, so the counter gain, I was thinking of it mainly on the Ninetales, but it does allow Solgaleo to attack with 1 fairy. Because he does attack for a DCE, but so it's just a 1 energy attack now. So that is 120 damage and no energy to accelerate from the discard.
And then now Shrine is going to go ahead and start taking damage here on the Ninetales and the Solgaleo. And that adds up very fast.
Yeah, very, very fast.
And I don't know. I know that Adam does not play any stadiums. I do not believe that he plays Field Blower either. So that Shrine is going to stick.
Yep. And there's a Field Blower from Cat.
Yep, so there's another item in the discard, and then she's going to Lily. Looks like for 4.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is it 3?
One of those, 3 or 4.
All right, so there's an Evolve into Garbodor.
Trashy Boy, and she attached a Rainbow to Weavile.
I know that he's got 2 items in the discard.
And then it looks like he top decked maybe a fairy.
Yep, so he's going to attach the fairy there.
Unfortunately, still no energies to accelerate, but
Buzzwole only hit Sledgehammer for 30 there.
Right.
And there's going to be the knockout, so Adam's going to take a prize, and Cat is going to put up the Weavile.
Yeah, which is hitting.
It's hitting for 100 right now.
So it's not bad. It's not bad damage at all. Weavile hits hard.
Putting another Buzzwole down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I don't know if Adam is... I guess he's just not playing any more bench Pokemon because he doesn't have them.
And there's a Cynthia.
Because most of the basics, don't even have abilities, so...
Right, so you can sit there and hold them on the bench until you need them, and if Cat does take them out, it's only 1 prize.
Yeah, I feel like
so there's an Oranguru, a Nest Ball, a Rainbow Energy, and
Shrine.
Of course the Shrine.
And I think an Ultra Ball, yeah. So Ultra Ball...
I would get rid of a Shrine.
Yeah, probably.
But I don't know if Cat knows that
he
Adam doesn't play anything to be able to get rid of them.
Right.
Okay, so there's Macargo, and so she's going to go ahead and smooth over here.
Mm-hmm. And if she did have a Ringer in hand, then this is just a free card, basically.
Okay, so there's the smooth over. We didn't get to see what it was.
Maybe it's like a choice band.
I believe she does have a Ringaroo, so we'll see right here. Alright, so there it's going on top with the smooth over.
And then a Rangaroo.
Yep,
Yes,
there's
okay.
a Rangaroo, so she's going to instruct and take the card. We did not get to see what it was.
Mm-hmm. It was a Weavile, maybe?
I believe it probably was.
And then there will be a Evil Admonition for 100.
100, yep.
And then 110 with Shrine.
Alright, let's see what Adam does here. Looks like he top decked a rare candy.
That's good-ish. Because actually it's not that great. I mean, you can power up
he
another
could use
attacker,
another Solgaleo, but at the same time you're dropping another item into the discard.
Mm-hmm. And
building up Trash Lance here. So there's the Acerola. Alright, that's actually pretty good. And he's got rare candy in hand.
Yeah.
Not sure about DCE or the attack here.
I want to say he did have a DC in hand. I guess he's not worried about setting up 2 Solgaleo because now at this point it's probably not gonna happen. But at this point you probably also don't bench.
So you Acerola,
Cosmog
get everything
again.
up, and then you put the. So now you just rare candy.
Mm-hmm. And rare candy,
and then DCE.
Solgaleo, DC.
So we'll see what happens. Okay, so there's a rare candy. So that's the third item going in.
Mm-hmm. And then Ultra Ball.
Ultra Ball. So there's another item.
So good. Ultra Ball, the 2 fairy energy that you're about to energy accelerate.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Probably put them on the Ninetales.
I mean,
Alright, so let's see what he's grabbing with the Ultra Ball here. Now, is it safe to go ahead and grab a Zorua, do you think? Or
I feel like, I don't know, like, right, I want to say yes because Cat has been powering up, like, the Trashalanche, and then, but then the Buzzwole on the bench, right when the Zorua goes down, all Cat has to do is just attach energy to Buzzwole and Guzma.
Alright, so there is the Zorua. Right, now, with 4 items in the discard, Zorua is in danger of Trashalanche.
Mm-hmm.
So either way, it's only 1 prize.
Right.
Alright, so there's the DCE going on to Solgaleo.
So it's risky, but...
And we'll see a knockout here. Weavile only having 90.
Yeah, and then 10 already on it. So there's another Cosmog.
So he is going to go ahead and put down the Cosmog again.
Well, he does play with 3 rare candy, right?
I believe so,
Yeah.
yes. And
so he's used 2.
So there's Turbo Strike and both energy going on the
Ninetales.
And
so
Adam does play 3 rare candy, so...
I think at this point you would... maybe she doesn't have the energy for Weavile. But I would put up Weavile. I mean, you're hitting 200. Or, no, 150.
No, Adam forgot to put down the shrine for the Tapu Lele there. And I don't know if... I don't know if he did shrine on any of the others or not.
He might have forgotten all of them. Although I think while there was a couple times where he might have skipped a turn but then put 2 on, like coming back to him.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll find out.
Yeah. So there's the.
So right now Trashalanche is only doing 80.
Right, and then it's resistant, right?
Yes,
so
it is.
it's only doing 60.
Yes, it is. That's true.
And so we see a smooth over for.
She's doing a really good job of hiding it.
I know, right?
All right.
A mystery card.
We'll find out what it is.
Yeah, she does only have 2 cards in hand. Rainbow Energy.
All right, so there is...
Yeah, there's a shrine.
Okay, yep. All right, there it is.
What is the card that you smoothed over? It is a Guzma.
Okay. So we're going to Guzma up to Lele. Okay, that's why the shrine was noticed, because she was counting damage and was like, wait a minute.
This should add up, right?
Damage. Actually, it will add up.
Yeah, it'll do 150.
150,
and then
it already had the 10 from the other shrine, and then die between turns. So that's right. So Cat takes another prize, I believe. She has 3 prizes left.
Three
that's
prizes
right.
remaining.
So here's Adam. Looks like he top deck a rainbow.
Yeah, and Adam has 4 prizes remaining. He's taken 2.
Okay.
So the Zorua was safe, and there is a fairy energy on Cosmog, so I feel like that's going to be another rare candy.
All right, so there is another Turbo Strike for a knockout. Brings it down to 3, and with Shrine damage.
Or maybe he's trying to bluff. Maybe he knows he doesn't want to use Solgaleo, but he didn't want the Zorua to die. Or get knocked out, you know.
Yep, it would be good for trades here shortly.
Alright, so Cat will smooth over and grab... It looks like a Psychic type. Maybe another Trubbish.
Possibly, yeah.
That is definitely a Trubbish that she's putting to the top. And... I mean, what else? I guess you do.
I'm not sure what else you definitely want to set up another Garbodor, though.
Because I think both the Weaviles have been knocked out. I do imagine that she plays multiple Rescue Stretcher, though.
I would imagine, yes. And it was probably a 2/2 Weavile also. So that looks like a Trubbish going on top.
Yeah, and the Sledgehammer does more damage if your opponent has 4
prize, right? It's a 4 prize turn, so he's past that, though. Adam has 3 remaining, so...
And then it looks like a Trash Launch is about to happen.
And it'll be for 60, and then with Shrine it'll go to 70, and then Shrine on the Ninetales. It's like Adam top deck to Cynthia, which I'm pretty sure he needed because I didn't see another supporter in hand. Matter of fact, I'm not sure he played a supporter last turn either.
Yeah, he might have just taken that knockout. He might have an awkward hand, though. I do kind of still want to see a Zoroark come down, even though it gives up 2 prizes. Well, and now that he's passed 4 prizes...
He's passed the 4 prize turn, so it's only going to hit 60 with Sledgehammer.
Yeah. I guess like 120 with Beast Energy.
Well, that's true.
I don't know if Cat plays Diancie.
I probably doubt it.
Yeah. But even with Diancie, it wouldn't one-shot it. It'd be doing like 160. So we see a Cynthia. And I think that Adam only plays like 3 or 4 fairy energy, so there's no way that there's fairy energy to accelerate.
I think it's 3 fairy and 2 rainbow.
2 rainbow and then probably 4 DCE.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no,
there's a timer ball. There's another rare candy. And max potion.
So man, if timer ball hit 2 heads, you get Solgaleo and Zoroark.
And then you'd be putting a 5th item into the discard there.
Yeah. Well, yeah, then there's that.
So he's going to go ahead and get the knockout there with Turbo Strike.
More Shrine damage, and then more abilities for Weavile, so he's probably doing this very strategically, and we're just not aware.
Okay, there's another Sneasel hitting the bench.
Beast Energy.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to hit 60.
So there's Smooth Over. So there's a Smooth
Over. And looks like Cat has 3 cards in hand, so there won't be a... It was a setup for next turn. So with Shrine, we're looking at 60, 70 total, and then
looks like
more damage going on the Ninetales. That Shrine just adds up. Okay, here's a timer ball. So that's the 5th item going into the discard now.
And it is double heads. So Zoroark and... You could also get one of those random GXs for trade fodder.
You definitely could. Now, Cat doesn't have another Garbodor setup, so actually items are not going to really hurt right now if you need to do it to it.
I can't tell the other card that he grabbed. Looks like Solgaleo, kind of.
And I know he had Rare Candy in hand, so it's going to be Rare Candy for the 6th item, and then going to Zoroark. Yep, so there's the... Oh, they're going to Lele.
Wonder Tag. It is still dangerous with those abilities, though.
Grabs. Maybe a Guzma.
A Guzma would be pretty good, because you could maybe take a knockout with the Ninetales. Or you could Guzma then
maybe
like
you Guzma the Macargo and try to get it stuck active.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, if you Guzma, you can just send up the Ninetales and then like manually retreat back into Solgaleo, and then you can just accelerate the energy back.
Oh, that's true too. I didn't think about that. That's a good point. And then go ahead and knock out maybe the Macargo or the Sneasel. Actually, the Sneasel would probably be the best because that's going to give you the most trouble.
Right.
Because right now you're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 Pokemon with abilities.
Although all 3 targets are good. It just depends on what he thinks is the most threat. All right, so there's Xerneas.
Okay, so are we going to see Xerneas here?
Actually, I think we'll see Xerneas.
Okay, so retreating into Xerneas.
Cat's like, I gotta read this.
Putting up all 3 energy. Okay, so what Xerneas does, it's got Path of Life. Once during a turn, when this Pokemon moves from your bench to become your active Pokemon, you may move any number of energy from your other Pokemon to it. And then the attack for 3 Fairy is Bright Horns, and it does 160, and it can't use Bright Horn during the next turn. But right now it's going to hit for 160 and the knockout.
Yeah, so this is really good because it's a 1-prize attacker.
It is a 1-prize attacker. And it's got 160 HP, so there's no way for Cat to knock it out. Mm-hmm. Well, I take that back. The Weavile would knock it out.
Right.
Because now you're looking at 5 Pokemon with abilities, so Weavile would be hitting for 250.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
That is a lot of damage. However, I believe Adam only has 1 prize left.
Something like that.
Or it could be 2. I lost count. I also lost count of items because I see a max potion has been used.
Yeah, and that 4 on the die is not right.
That's definitely not right. I'm going to say there's probably at least 7 items in the discard now.
So Cat does smooth over, and she will be able to draw it. It looks like. So we see a rainbow energy.
I would imagine that was a Weavile.
Hopefully. Or rescue stretcher.
Okay, rescue stretcher for Weavile because there's probably not a...
Yeah, that is one dead Xerneas.
Mm-hmm.
And so...
It is resistant to dark, though. So it's only hitting for 230.
Only 230. Alright, so I think they both have one prize left to get.
And of course, Xerneas is supposed to go into the Lost Zone. There you go.
Well, I don't know. Adam might have 2 because...
You can't see here. Let's see what happens. Oh, Shrine all the way around here.
I mean, because even though Weavile does take the knockout, it is risky leaving it in the active if Adam only does have one prize.
That's true.
Because he only has to hit 80 damage.
Yes, that's true.
So... Alright, we see the Solgaleo, and he needs a DCE. And he does have one trade.
So he's going to Ultra Ball here.
Maybe some deck thinning. Vulpix and Ninetales.
Okay, let's see what we got here. He's grabbing the water Ninetales. I think it's just trade fodder.
Yeah,
he's thinning his deck here.
It's just a prank.
Yeah, he's just joking. That's pretty funny. Alright. So there's the rare candy on
Rare candy.
Solgaleo.
Mm-hmm. And then Ultra Ball.
Gonna thin his deck some more.
The
Getting rid of the
Ninetales Choice Band. Yeah, you don't need those. Maybe Zorua? Yeah, Zorua. I don't know if he's gonna bench the Zorua. Probably not, because Cat only needs one more prize. But it looks.
The Cat's only attacker is going to be the Buzzwall, and it's not going to be doing too much damage, and it won't be taking any kind of knockout here.
It looks like a Wonder Tag, and then some confusing things happened. He was going to Wonder Tag for Cynthia, and then he didn't have a hand, so he just started like shuffling his deck, and he forgot to grab Cynthia out.
Okay.
So that's what they were discussing. And I want to say maybe the TO comes over and gives him a warning.
Oh, okay. So he put down the Wonder Tag with the intention of grabbing a Cynthia and didn't.
Yeah, and I think after the match, I asked Kat if she knew what was going on, and she's like, yeah.
Okay, and then he drew the DC
Yeah,
off the
and there's
Cynthia,
DC.
so that's game. So it was only one prize left.
All right, so game 2, Kat
right.
will be going first, and I do believe that Adam had a mulligan. And there we see the Sneasile and Ditto, and then Vulpix on Adam's side.
Did you say Sneasile?
Sneasile? Did I really? I think I did. Sneasile.
That's awesome.
A Sneasel.
It's a Sneeze Weasel. Nice.
All right, there's an Ultra Ball.
Getting rid of the Shrine.
Yeah, you don't need that many shrines.
No, but I'm pretty sure she probably runs at least 3, if not 4.
Probably 4.
And it will stick if it goes because Adam does not have a field blower and does not have a stadium.
Mm-hmm. I want to say that she's probably looking for a Ranger right now, and if I remember correctly, it is prized.
Yep, I don't see it.
No, I don't either. So there's going to be a Buzzwole. And then, does she have an energy to attach?
That's just a pass.
No, just a pass.
All right, now let's see what Adam can do. I look like I saw an Elm in hand again. I couldn't tell.
Well, and he also has Lele. Like Natural Lele, maybe Natural Elm. Either one's fine.
Yeah.
All right, so there's going to be
okay, so there wasn't a... Okay, I did not see an Elm.
Man, Natural Elm or like Lele for Elm is like my new favorite thing to do.
I used to love it when I had Natural...
Bridget?
Natural Bridget was always great, too. Also, Natural Kiawe when I was playing Ho Zoroark.
Just like turn 1,
drop
like 4 energies, easy.
Well, yeah, you attach on something else, and then you Kiawe and grab 4 to throw on the Ho itself.
So you have 5 energies on
so
turn
good,
1.
yeah. It's so funny because that deck used to be so fast, and it just doesn't seem like it's fast enough now.
Yeah, or I don't know, it just gets outpaced or something.
But if you're gonna play Fire, Bucephalon's obviously the way to go.
Yeah.
And we did have one Bucephalon in top 8.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it was Jeffrey Blake.
2 in the tournament?
We had 2 in the... No, I think we had 3 in the tournament. I believe Roger Price played it, and then also Brittany from Shreveport. I believe she also played. Matter of fact, she played Gunner in round 5. Basically was a winning in.
Yeah.
And...
so if she would have won, she would have been in?
If she would have won, but with the septile, there's no way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, as soon as I saw him put the septile down, I was like, well, that's game. So so it looked like it's, I believe it was...
I think he's beaconing.
Okay, it was a beacon. I was going to say timer ball, but no.
Zoroark and Solgaleo. There's a Guzman hand and some other stuff.
All right.
So we see Weavile. Do we see an energy?
No, there's already 2. There it is. So it's going to be a knockout.
Yeah. And then there's a smooth over.
Now with the Rangaroo being prized, this is definitely not good for Cat.
I want to say that I saw the Diancie. I don't think she plays Diancie. Like at the very bottom.
I mean, who knows? All right, so there's a knockout on the Vulpix. Cat's going to take a prize.
And Adam will promote maybe the Cosmog. I feel like Solgaleo is like the best attacker.
I agree.
In this matchup.
I agree.
Because it hits 120, accelerates energy, it has a ton of HP.
So there's Zoroark going on. There's 2 Zoroarks now.
Looks like he's...
I think Adam has decided that Zoroark's going to be the way to go this round.
Yeah. And then trade 1.
There's a Fairy Energy and a Guzma.
Man, too bad there's not a Vulpix in place so we can...
Probably trade away the Fairy.
Yeah.
To go ahead and get it into the discard. See what happens. Trade number 2. Yep, the Fairy's going in. And
there's another Vulpix and another Elm.
No DCE, no... Probably put down the Vulpix. Go ahead. Oh, okay. So Rare Candy straight into it. But like I said, I don't see a double colorless energy.
Maybe, yeah. I think he does have one. I think
does
what
he?
That is. He just had it all.
Oh, there it was. Yeah, it's very top of his hand. Okay, so he just has everything. Has he played a supporter yet?
Just a busted hand. I don't even think so. 9? No, he didn't.
No.
But
okay, so he's just going to attack and put it onto the other Cosmog. So
another Buzzwole goes down.
Yep, and there's a knockout.
And then there will be a smooth over. What do you get here, knowing that your Oranguru is prized? Maybe a draw support for next turn, or...
Maybe, because that's all you're really doing is looking for what you're going to do next turn.
Well, whenever you smooth over before you play a supporter, that means your only supporter would be Lily, because you can't really Cynthia once you smooth over.
That's true.
Because it just shuffles the card back into your deck.
I've done that online before.
I think I did that in one of my games. I smoothed over and then realized that, wait, this was a mistake. I needed to nest ball first. Why? So there's a Beast Energy, and then a Lily for 6.
Nice. Not only Lily for 6, but also, with the smooth over, getting whatever she wanted. So
yeah. There's a Shrine.
There's the Shrine, okay, and that Shrine is going to stick the entire game.
But Adam does play 1 Max Potion.
Yo, that GX counter, though. If you guys don't know, it's half a ripped Lele from Flip It or Rip It, and the other half is a Shuckle.
I think it's a full Shuckle, though, because I pulled it out of the sleeve. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's just, but then you get the half Lele.
So she does have a Diancie.
Wow, and I did not realize
Buzzwole was doing 80.
80, yeah.
And then 90 with Shrine damage.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yo, that damage is eventually going to get there.
Yes. Yeah, Shrine's just... if you can't get rid of the Shrine, it just adds up. And, I know that Adam plays 1 Max Potion and also 1 Ace Rolla, but...
Man, and I know decks now are missing Espeon EX.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
The de-evolve all of your opponent's Pokemon.
Yeah, but then you've got Meganium Porygon.
Is that a thing?
It is a thing. It happened to me the other day. I was actually testing Adam's deck online. It happened, and I was like, all right, I'll scoop.
That's funny.
It wasn't funny at the time.
Although, I think if there was an Espeon EX type card in the current format, it would be busted because there's so much spread damage.
Oh, there's so much spread, absolutely.
So many, good single prize attackers,
All right, so here's a Solgaleo.
Probably another Rare Candy. I don't know.
I'm not sure about the item count, but Cat's really not focusing on Trubbish right now. And I think that was kind of the problem early game, is that she was focused too much on her Trubbishes, or maybe she just couldn't get anything else established, and he wasn't playing a lot of items for her to be able to take advantage of it. And I think now she's just going to kind of hold off and wait.
Well, and maybe she's thinking that with the lack of items and then the resistance kind of countered in, that maybe it's not even worth it to set up Trubbish.
That's a good point, too. And there's another trade.
It looked like a Max Potion Rainbow Energy.
Max Potion.
But I feel like he just attacks here. But there is a Guzma.
Okay.
So that kind of hurts.
Knock out the Magcargo.
I want to say the Cat plays a 2/2 line of Magcargo, but there is not another Slugma set up.
Well, and I already see there's already a Magcargo in the discard as well.
Oh, yeah. No, that's unfortunate.
Now, I know that she does have Rescue Stretcher, and she probably plays a couple, actually.
Yeah, probably 2 or 3. Probably just 2. Maybe 3, though. And
I should have had her send her list before we started.
Yeah. Hey, but it's kind of cool guessing.
That's true, it is. Alright, so there's Turbo Strike for the knockout. And he doesn't have any energy in discard to be able to accelerate. And here comes the Shrine. There's
a rainbow
50
energy.
damage total, so there's a rainbow. Now, that rainbow on the Buzzwall really hurts, though, because Zoroark, hits 120. Turbo Strike from Solgaleo hits 120. So, right there, Buzzwall having 130, but that rainbow really just knocks it down to where it's a knockout, as opposed to just exactly.
So we see, I think, a rainbow, a unit, and then a lily, and a couple Pokeballs. Nest Ball and an Ultra Ball, I think.
Grab a Nest Ball. Probably set up a Trubbish at this point, or maybe another Weavile. Nope, there's the Slugma, or the...
Slugma,
Slugma going down.
Although a Weavile would be really good.
Weavile one-shots anything right now.
Yeah, it's doing 250. That would hurt. Alright, so Slugma down, and then it looks like it's going to be another 80 damage from that Buzzwole.
Yep.
And then another 10 from the Shrine.
Yep. So it adds up.
Oh, wait.
Oh, no, 4 prize turn.
Oh, yeah, Adam has 4
That's right.
prizes.
Oh, wow.
Well, that hit really hard.
Yeah, it hit really hard, because you're looking at 120, 150, 170, plus Shrine 180. Wow.
180.
And then everything else taking Shrine. But I see a Max Potion in hand, so let's see what happens. Maybe we'll see a Guzma, or maybe a hard retreat.
Yeah, I could see a hard retreat into the DCE Solgaleo and then Max Potion, the one that he retreated.
Yes.
That wouldn't be too bad.
Yep, and then you're also dropping into the discard the Fairy Energy back in, even though the Rainbow's going with it, but that's okay.
Man,
and maybe he'll trade his Fairy Energy right here.
Yeah. This Solgaleo is
or he's going to play the Ultra Ball here. Yeah, he's going to... Oh, no, he's going to trade away the Ultra Ball.
Yeah, Gliscod.
And he's going to trade the Gliscod. There's another Ultra Ball.
Then an Elms. Ultra
So he's
Ball,
an Ultra Ball, the Elm. Probably the Gliscod, I would imagine. Or no, the Ninetales.
He's like, let me hold on to this Gliscod. I might need it.
Well, his Ditto's already been used. Although he can Acerola to get his Ditto back in the active.
He's eyeing a Lele.
Now, see, with Cat playing Diancie, this is where you might want to... Muck would be really good to be able to get rid of Diancie, and then also if Cat ends up pulling the Oranguru off the prizes.
Yeah, shutting off Oranguru's ability is really strong.
So here's a Wonder Tag. Let's see what happens. Maybe we might see an Acerola here.
Acerola would be good. I mean, a Guzma would also be fine. Well, I mean, the
only thing is that I don't know how many rare candies he's burned, so he wouldn't be able to get that Solgaleo back.
Kind of looks like Guzma. Yeah, it's a Guzma.
Yeah, it is a Guzma.
Because the Solgaleo has 100 or 220 damage on it, so it would survive 3 more turns of Shrine if he retreated it or switched it out. I mean,
well, I would definitely Max Potion because, like I said, you're probably not going to get it back because I think he's burned his rare candies.
Oh yeah, no, that makes sense to Max Potion because your energy go in the discard no matter what, whether you hard retreat or Max Potion. But
so you can Guzma Max Potion or you can retreat. Just feels like whatever you want to do.
I feel like he targets the benched Buzzwole.
And go ahead and take the prize.
Yeah, go ahead and take the prize.
Well, because if you don't, then you've got the 4 prize. Then you've got the 4 prize Sledgehammer again. So.
And so we
now
see
is it a hard retreat?
Looks like
into
we're
the
seeing...
Lele, and then it looks like we'll see the Guzma.
Yeah, okay. I think...
Yep.
He's
And
just,
then Max
he's just
Potion.
pranking us.
And then we'll see the
we
Guzma into the other
see-
Solgaleo.
Well, because if he hasn't attached energy for turn, he might also have a DCE for the new fresh Solgaleo now.
Well, that's true too.
Or maybe...
All right,
he's
so he
feeling-
is gonna. Well, okay, so he's gonna go ahead and take the Slugma.
Yeah. Because, I mean, I guess at this point, it doesn't matter if
It
you
doesn't
leave the
really, because he's
Buzzwole.
getting. Well, he's getting, and there is a fresh DCE. So you were
Mhm.
right.
Because, yeah, either way, he's getting out of that
And then
4
he's gonna
prize turn.
accelerate. I think it's just one.
Yeah,
But he's getting out of the 4 prize range. So
yeah. And you put it on a Zoroark?
I guess a Zoroark, maybe. Well, Lele.
You
Okay,
put it on
so I guess so
Lele.
you can retreat later.
Yeah. Or I don't know. I guess if you accelerate all the fairies onto Lele, it will eventually hit numbers.
Well,
right?
it will hit numbers. That's true. I didn't think about that.
be hitting.
Now, if I'm Cat, I'd start setting up Weaviles. I mean, you've got to at this point.
I would also like to see one, because he's committed so many Pokemon with abilities.
Well, you're hitting 300.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
You're hitting 300. So
It's like, hey, you play Wailord tag team. It's okay. I got 300 damage on board. But I guess you can't do that because
no, whoever takes the spot. So
yeah. Get Trubbish with the Ultra Ball, and then
all right, let's see what we got here.
the
Go
Rainbow
ahead and
Energy.
touch the rainbow. I have not been counting items,
No.
so
Lily
I
for-
almost guarantee it's not enough though. And Solgaleo is also resistant to psychic.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, there's like no way that's enough.
all right, so we're gonna hit for 80, I believe, and then
Yes, I believe so.
Shrine, so that'd be 90.
Mm-hmm. And then the Shrine on the rest, and then the turn will pass back. I think Adam has to take 2 more prizes.
3, I believe, because he just
3?
got off. He just got off the 4 prize turn.
Okay.
So.
Fairy
Now
Energy in
let's see what
hand.
happens.
There it looks like a Muck, and so trade 1, Timer Ball, and something else. It looks like Xerneas is in hand.
Yep. Nowhere to put it though.
No,
And there's
Yeah, there goes
trade
Muck.
2.
another Fairy. So if Adam has an Ultra Ball to discard the Fairy Energies, that would be pretty good, because you could power up just anything really.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's got 2 Zoroark, and then the 2 Lele, and then the other Solgaleo, but that one already has a DCE.
I believe Cat still has 4 prizes to take.
I think you're right. A lot of thinking going on.
Big decisions.
Yeah. I want to say at one point Adam uses Solgaleo's GX attack, but I might be wrong. Just heal all damage from all Pokemon.
That's pretty good. Prominence GX.
And so the Fairy goes down on Lele.
Okay, and that's the turn attachment. So,
Although I don't know if I could pass up a knockout on Buzzwole.
well, you're past the 4 prize turn, so Buzzwall's hitting 80 right now.
Yeah, and right now Adam's counting items. If he hasn't played a supporter, he could Guzma still.
Okay,
No,
so he
there's-
is gonna use the
the
Prominence
Prominence.
GX and just clear the field. Now he's gonna have to put the Shrine damage right back
Yeah.
on.
It
But
just feels
wow,
so bad.
That
for
is
a
crazy.
spread
Yeah,
damage.
it feels real bad for Cat right there.
All right, there's a.
She worked really hard to get all that damage spread around to where it's like you're gonna start taking easy knockouts,
Yeah.
and Adam's only taking single prize knockouts. So that wow.
All right, then we saw a Kukui, and then there's an Ultra Ball. Maybe gonna grab a Garbodor.
I would imagine so, and I don't know how many items. I bet he's probably, I'm guessing, about 7 or 8 items now.
I would say it's at least a 2-shot range attack.
I agree with that.
But I guess we'll see.
We will see.
Although she does have to retreat the Buzzwole, so
I'm not sure if there's a Guzma here now. It's going to go ahead and
It'll just
be
hit for,
a,
what, 80 again?
Yes, she's going to Sledgehammer, I believe.
and then now you just take that knockout. And then the next turn, the Garbodor will come up, and I think at that point the Garbodor will have enough damage to knock out the Solgaleo. But it may just.
But then Adam just has one more prize to take. Okay, so
right.
he's. Oh wow, he got the E hammer there.
Mm-hmm. That does hurt, but I think the cat runs
probably
like
4
10,
rainbow,
like 10 energy total.
Oh, yes.
I mean, they're all specials, but pretty much anything
right,
that
he's gonna hit one timer ball
work.
here. I think he's just gonna thin his deck.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe do a little deck search.
Zoroark. And then
there's the trade 1.
He gets
look like a timer ball. Timer ball again. Gets 1.
Gets 1.
Pretty good at that 50-50 flip there.
Yeah.
Gonna grab a Ninetales. Probably gonna be another trade fodder there.
Mm-hmm.
And now the items are definitely adding up because that's the second timer ball here that he's used this turn.
Yeah. But at this point, he may just be able to string knockouts to where it doesn't matter.
That's a good point. Because Cat does need to take 4 prizes.
Yeah, so here we're just going to see an attack from Solgaleo.
Yep, and I believe Adam has only one more prize left to take.
Right.
So, you've got to put up Buzzwole here because, one shot...
yeah, the Garbodor just dies.
Garbodor's just going to get one-shotted by the bench Solgaleo.
Mm-hmm.
If Cat does take a knockout here.
And so we can see a swing around. Cynthia.
I believe so.
Yeah, because swing around does at least 80.
It does 80, and then with the choice band and the beast energy, you're looking at another 60 plus Diance's 20, and then you're getting 2 rolls, and if you hit heads on both of those, that's 40 more damage.
I think that.
Now add that up.
I think that Solgaleo is knocked out. I don't even think Cat needs to flip. No.
Yeah, so
no flips needed.
All right. So now, if you're Adam, you have to have some kind of Guzma play here.
Right. Well, or if you think about some weird play with Lele, nah, that still doesn't.
No, Lele doesn't do it. You're gonna have some kind of. Now hold on.
Lele would need 4.
Is this Xerneas? Did I see a Xerneas? Are we gonna end with Xerneas? Okay, there's 3 fairy energy on the board, so
he could do it. He could end with Xerneas.
So now you hard retreat.
Yeah.
The Solgaleo. Oh my goodness, you hard retreat. Putting all the energy on Xerneas going into the active, and that's going to be 160. That's going to be a knockout.
Yep.
Wow, so we see Xerneas take the game.
Right.
Wow, and I'm assuming that that's all, that there is 1 prize left. Although there may be 2, because if this ends the game, then I'm not sure exactly what he's waiting on.
I know, right? It's like, at this point, you see that the game is won, but why is it taking so long?
I was kind of... okay. I was wondering. Oh, it looked like Cat had 3 prizes remaining, so...
Oh, okay. And then, well, maybe... I don't know, maybe... Because he flashed the DCE at the end, so maybe Cat was like, just show me the DCE. If he did have 2 prizes left.
Oh, yeah, because the DCE is actually game, because you get the Buzzwole knocked out, and then...
you knock out whatever.
You knock out whatever Cat brings up, because it's either going to be the Diancie or it's going to be the Garbodor, so...
Yeah, that was top 4.
That was top 4. Wow, what a matchup. Man, that Xerneas is coming in hot both games.
Yeah, took a big knockout both games.
Yeah. I mean, it's you don't expect it. So, wow, that was really good. So, so Adam wins the top 4 matchup against Cat. And so now Adam's going to be going to the championship game representing Team Reaper TCG.
Yeah, and he will be against Mark.
He's going to go against Mark, Moo Cow, Oliver, and you guys are going to love it.